Hello everybody, welcome back to the gig. Today I'm here with Lime Cordiale at Lime Green Fest. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
No worries, it's a pleasure. How was your drive here all the way from Sydney?
Pretty good. We're in an electric van.
Yes.
And they send those things. They go fast and they're smooth because we're used to rickety old bombs.
Oh, okay.
But the electric van was nice.
Yeah.
It was that we were pushing the boundary. Well, what we thought was or wasn't a boundary. A few years ago we did a tour like Sydney, Wollongong, Newcastle. The distances weren't very far.
Yeah.
And we wanted to. Back then, it was kind of challenging. We nearly ran out of battery.
Oh no.
On the way to a festival, but yeah, this time we were kind of going halfway across the country,
Yeah.
and it worked fine. Like,
Oh, that's good.
technology has advanced.
Yeah, it has.
It was also a very beautiful drive. We saw a bunch of emus, stopped at a little bakery in,
Yeah.
what was it called? Wakery. The
Wakery?
Wakery Bakery.
Oh yes, yeah.
Very nice.
Got a good ring to it.
Well, that's good. You stopped in like Majora and stuff as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
Beautiful. We have a beautiful country, don't we?
We do.
Stunning.
Yeah, I'd love to travel a lot more. Congratulations on putting Lime Green Festival. What a great turnout. What inspired you to create your own festival instead of just playing others?
Well, we call ourselves environmentalists, but then we are massive hypocrites. I think that is like the first thing that you've got to admit. If you you can still be a climate activist and drive a car, but we're trying to change the way that we do things. And festivals is like, sometimes we rock up at a festival and it just doesn't feel like it's done right, and there's like all this trash left.
Yeah.
And we just kind of wanted to again like push the boundaries a little bit and try and make it we're like questioning like batteries, like why can't you do like essentially like a solar festival? And everyone kept saying like, oh, I don't know, I don't think we can power a PA and all the lights with a battery. And then you talk to the people that know a bit more and they're like, you totally could. And it just needed someone to do it first, so then other people can like look at that and see that it can be done with little
just
effort.
proven it.
And
We're the guinea pigs.
Yeah.
We are the guinea pigs.
You've done the
wanted
hard
to-
I'm
work.
happy to be the guinea pigs. The
Yeah.
lab rats.
yeah. Stinky. Guinea pigs are pretty stinky.
They're stinky. We matched that part of the description.
Well, it's a great turnout, so you guys should be really proud. Hopefully more people can like follow with this in the future.
I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
the
care if
hard
people
work.
steal our idea,
Yeah.
Steal away.
Yeah. You said you want this to be one of the greenest festivals in Australia. What does that actually look like in practice?
Well, I don't know if this is the greenest festival in Australia. There are some festivals doing some awesome things, but like we just wanted it to be thought about from the very beginning. Like you just tackle every little part of festival organization from the start, thinking about climate change with every movement, and just putting that label on it from the start, a climate action music festival. Then we were able to like, everyone knows the agenda.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
How do you go about picking the lineup? Do you pick bands that you love, or because you've got a lot of Adelaide bands on there as well. So
Yeah, it's sick music in Adelaide.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's like, you don't want to have a climate music festival and then just have people flying from all over the country. So it's majority Adelaide based. There's some great,
there are.
we've been meaning to do a show with the Dregs for a while.
Oh, awesome! I love the Dregs.
Yeah, we were a bit worried that they kind of were doing the mustache, like long hair look a bit better than we do.
I think that was the only sort of, that's the downside.
Louis was very worried because Louis only just started being able to grow a moustache, and he was kind of a bit intimidated.
Yeah.
So that's why we got Alexia, because she doesn't have a moustache, and is popping off in Adelaide.
She is. Yeah. She's doing very well. One of my followers, Fascinating Fangirl, has asked, why is Adelaide chosen for the location in the festival?
Great name, by the way.
It is a very good name.
Yeah.
I think Adelaide's just sort of the king, the king of the climate action. They're like the ones.
We're leading or something, are we?
You are kind of leading
Yeah.
the way, yeah. So
Yeah.
majority running on renewable energy, and like a lot of the people we were talking to in this space were from Adelaide.
Oh, okay.
And also, you know, we like to have something to support on our tours. $1 from every ticket.
Yes.
With Feet's Solar Slice is going towards Toxic Surf, which is just trying to tackle the algal bloom.
Yeah.
And like people don't know about the algal bloom
No.
around the country.
No.
And you guys are so affected by it. So we wanted to just bring a bit of attention to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, multiple reasons. Also, like people in Adelaide get angry when you don't put a show on in Adelaide. So we just
we
had
always
to,
miss out.
Yeah, you know, our orchestra tour, you know, we skipped to Adelaide and you get a lot of hate.
Yeah.
It's passionate
Yes.
music lovers here.
Yes, there is. We often miss out a lot. It's very unfortunate.
So we had to,
but
we had to do it here
Yeah.
and nowhere else.
I'm glad you did.
This is our apology.
What's something behind the scenes of running your own festival that people wouldn't expect?
I think we're now sympathetic to people putting on music festivals because it's
Yeah.
really hard.
It would be.
And you know, when you go like, oh, I can't believe tickets are $200 or whatever, when you see a music festival,
Yeah.
like the money's not going into the organizer's
No.
pocket. Like if you think about cost of living, there's every part of putting on a festival is just costing so much more. You know, you have to put up a stage, the fencing, you'd think of fencing, you just like whatever, put up a
yeah.
fence.
That- yeah.
Doesn't cost
It's
much. That's
everything.
like it's like a big portion of the cost. And so we're kind of like, oh man, like, yeah, this is harder than we thought.
Yeah.
And it is kind of like a double-edged sword because, you know, it costs more to put on a festival, and then tickets get a bit more expensive, and so then people are a bit more hesitant to want to buy a ticket because they're getting hit with costs in their own life as well.
100%, yeah.
So it's tricky.
constant cycle.
But I think if you can, like, you know, go to a festival because it's part of Australian culture. It's
100%.
important.
It's very important. I agree. Now, you've probably answered this a million times, but where did the name Lime Cordiale actually come from? Why is it cordial and not cordial?
What do you reckon, Lou? You can hold this thing.
Cordial. Ooh, yeah. Cordial. Our last name's Limebark.
Okay.
Oliver and Louis Limebark. And we were sort of having a little fondle with some instruments when we were in overseas one time, and our auntie runs a festival. Well, we just wanted to, you know, start a little band, and our auntie runs a festival called Music Cordiale,
Oh,
and we
cool.
sort of just yoinked the name part of that
Yeah.
off, and yeah, stitched it together with our misspelling of our last name. So, you know, it's a bit of a hodgepodge.
It's
But,
cool. I like it.
Yeah, just it was, I don't know, put it together.
We should have just called ourselves the Limes or something, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cordial
Ah.
adds a good, yeah.
No regrets.
Yeah.
Do you guys like lime cordial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
think
good.
so. We made a merch item of lime cordial at one point.
Oh,
But it
really?
was like, it was a real gourmet cordial. It was like
Oh.
lychee and lime.
Okay.
It was really quite good.
You sold it at the merch stand.
Yeah, but there were glass bottles.
Heavy, so, you know, it was like, you could bring like 10 and you're like, oh, okay, that's all our luggage. So we were selling that and then
Yeah.
wearing the same undies.
We keep doing these heavy merch items. We created a book and it's like that thick and it's so heavy.
Right.
So when we're touring, it's like, it's just impossible to take with us. Yeah.
That's funny. Your like a version Touch Myself is iconic. If you could go back and do another one, what song would you choose now?
This is constantly the topic of we have a playlist on Spotify.
Oh,
Louis and I
really?
share a Spotify account because we're stingy, but we have a playlist called LAV2, like a version 2.
Yeah, I love
And it's
that.
just all about like options of if we got asked to do another one, what would we do? It's really hard, man.
Yeah,
it's
it
so
would be.
hard. I think we nailed it with that first
Yeah.
one of like choice-wise because it's Australian, it's a sick song. But I can't, do you have any ideas?
No, I've got heaps of ideas, but none
None that you want to vocalize.
oh, none that are that good. I reckon you just like, I once was like, oh, I'm going to show everyone the playlist.
Yeah.
And I started going through it and everyone was like, why would we ever cover that song? So
Yeah.
We were going to do Every Morning by Sugar Ray
Okay.
for that instead of Touch
Mm-hmm.
Myself. And then we started practicing it and we were going through the Sugar Ray YouTube and we just sort of like saw these videos of the lead singer of Sugar Ray, he was such a jock, and he was like saying all this gnarly stuff, and
Was he?
and it was just like we just started to hate that guy
Yeah, that's so
from Sugar
fair.
Ray, and we're like, we can't do this song.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's gnarly. Like,
Could swap lives with another Aussie band, who were you choosing?
Probably the Dregs because, you know,
They can grow moustache.
because of the moustache game.
I've got a chest hair. One. But, you know they're
Only
packing a
one.
beautiful
Yeah.
chest of
The drag.
manly hair down there. Yeah, I'm just the Dreg.
Who's got a sick life touring as an Aussie artist at the moment? I mean, I don't know.
There's
It's
so
a good
many.
question, to be honest. I don't know. Like, every artist looks really good from the outside.
Yeah.
But
There's
then if you
always
like go in
problems.
there, you're like, they've all got their own stresses and problems, and and maybe it's not so amazing when you're actually there.
Yeah.
And that's that's the problem with just looking through Instagram and whatever. Probably people looking at how awesome and smooth our whole touring
Yeah.
situation is, but Louis is losing his voice and sleep, and I'm getting
Oh, no.
stressed, and
Yeah.
it's I think we have it pretty good. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to trade it for anyone else.
What about ballpark music, your shirt?
Ballpark music, they seem pretty chill, don't they?
Ballpark music.
They're awful.
Louis hates ballpark music. Just for the record.
I recently interviewed Sam from Ballpark Music the other day. He's just so lovely.
Yeah, an arsehole, isn't he?
Yeah.
Arsehole.
Your brothers, what's the pettiest argument you've had mid-tour that somehow didn't break up the band?
Heaps. I don't know. Ollie made me a tea, made himself a tea and didn't make me one.
That's awful.
Something like that.
We used to argue a lot more because I think we used to drink more
Oh, okay.
on tour. And then, I don't know, I feel like we stopped doing that as much. And then you don't argue as much.
Yeah.
Drinking and touring, it's fun. And, you do it when you're young and whatever. But, then you're just more tired, and then you just argue more. I don't know. Probably just argue on the schedule, me putting the schedule together and it's too busy. Louis wants to chill out a bit more.
You want some sleep.
Yeah, sleep.
When I heard Melodramatic Fanatic with Ruel, I was so excited. How did that collaboration come about?
Well, we were sort of jamming with Ruel, as I like to call him.
Love it.
I don't know, we did maybe 5 songs together or something, and then that one just got, I don't know, they just got put on the back burn.
We were writing for him. He was like,
really?
can we do some writing sessions for my next album? And then
Awesome.
that was the first one that we did, and we really liked it. But he was like, kind of sounds maybe a bit too much like a Lime Cordiale song. So we were like, well, let's just do it, make it a collab then.
Yeah.
But it took ages for it to come out. We wrote it 2 years before we actually released it.
So was this intended for it to be for his recent album?
It would have been, yeah.
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 Oh,
I think
wow.
so. Yeah.
He would have
Awesome.
sung it better than we could have ever sung it, so,
Yeah. And that was actually the first time we ever hung out, was writing that song.
Oh, really?
And then, since then, we hang out and we don't write songs. Maybe we should
Maybe
we
you
should go
should.
back to that, be a bit more productive. Now we tend to go surfing together and just fuck
cool.
around.
break up the friendship and start
Yes.
writing again.
Because we've become friends, we're not practical
Yeah.
anymore. We just bum around.
Yeah, fair enough. As a successful Aussie indie band, what's one piece of advice you'd like to give emerging artists trying to break through?
I think that's a really tough one, giving advice for bands to come through, because it's constantly always changing. But at the end of the day, I think you just got to get good at your songwriting and your craft and all of that, because you can concentrate on just getting a TikTok out or something,
Yeah.
but it's going to fizzle away, and you got to
Definitely.
back it up, with good songs and everything, and then just sticking around. The amount of artists and bands that have one of our friends is like, I'm starting a band, and then it blows up and we get real jealous, and then it just breaks up.
Yeah.
And because we've been together for so long, we've had this really slow climb. And we've just seen all these other artists peak and,
Yeah.
but we've just kind of stuck around. We're like it's like the tortoise and the hare situation. We're the tortoises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
me. I
you.
really appreciate it. This is full
Yeah,
circle moment.
thank
so
you.
Thank you.